individuals that doesn't have the knowledge
Okay.
must be willing to support the knowledge beyond the system itself. I believe beyond knowledge,
Okay.
Nigeria needs an enabling environment
Okay.
to connect. The deeper you go,
Mhm.
the better you have understanding. So I think we should try and dig beyond the surface. Yeah, to the audience, I'm Mbam Najimates. I'm from the southeastern Nigeria. I'm from Ebonyi State to be precise. So it's awesome learning away from home. And it has been a great time trying to learn from professionals and
Yeah.
very vast lecturers over here in Europe.
Great. Great. What brought you to Europe?
Yeah, I would say the quest for further studies though.
Okay.
Before I left Nigeria, I was a lecturer. So
Really?
I take courses on mining, then sometimes on mineral processing, because my department happens to be integrated department.
Okay.
So how that we have a petroleum engineering, geology, mining, and mineral processing. So
Okay.
sometimes I stand in to take some mineral processing courses. Then at some point I realized that I'm not too strong when it comes to extractive metallurgy. So it
Okay.
made me realize that I really don't know much in mineral processing. Here is an opportunity from the EU for further studies in sustainable minerals and metal processing engineering. And with my application, I have myself here,
Yeah.
and it has
So
been a blessing.
I have myself here. Okay. Anyway, welcome to Europe since you have yourself here. But how is the program? As you anticipated, is it helping?
Should I say the program started on a very high note? I think we started with the turbulent assignment.
Okay.
How that we're given like 13 assignments to submit within 3 4 days, and it was really hell for us. So
Yeah.
and but moving from the turbulence, we actually got ourselves back to a laminar flow, and
Okay.
it has been rosy, kind of challenging, but it's very nice that they push us. So, and the teaching has been so integrated from
Yeah.
theoretical to practical, then
Okay.
case study for self development and all. It has been a blessing.
I mean, talking about the course, you were not looking happy, and your face didn't look lightened up. Is the course really giving you? Are you sure it's giving you more enlightenment as you wanted it? Oh,
I would say beyond what
okay,
I
okay,
had in mind.
okay.
So,
So, where have you traveled to so far?
traveling. Though I really have suffered myself in the part of traveling, I should have done better than I'm doing currently.
Okay,
I've just been to Finland, then from Finland, I came to Austria, and
okay,
fortunately, because of the competition, I had to go to Poland. So,
okay.
and that was all I've done so far. Unlike some of my colleagues that have gone to like maybe 8 countries, 9 countries,
Oh,
I believe I'll catch up with them. Maybe even better than they have done.
but let's. I mean, is that your first time in Europe?
I
Or
would
you?
love to say my first time out of Nigeria.
Okay. How is the experience? The cultures. The Was there any culture shock? How do you see Nigeria as compared to your new environment?
Nigeria to the new environment. A lot of gaps, a lot for my nation to cover up.
Okay.
But I believe it's more like an opportunity for human capacity development, and
Okay.
how that the same that has been learned can actually be transferred to other nations. And when I mean other nations, I mean to Nigeria and to the
Okay.
rest of Africa for to improve our global contribution to development
Okay.
and sustainable practices.
Okay. Do you intend going back home after school? You're a lecturer. Do you want to go and you just said good things right now? The gap Nigeria still lacks. Are you ready to fill it up after school?
I believe the problem of Nigeria is not just knowledge.
Okay.
So because it's just like a seed. Knowledge is like a seed, and irrespective of how big or small the seed needs an enabling environment, a
Okay.
rich soil for
Okay.
growth. So I believe there should be a merger between the knowledge acquired
Okay.
and a sustainable environment that can allow the knowledge to be improved, worked upon, and grown. So that we have seen a lot of persons, and over time we see some maybe scholarship fundings, and there will be a clause that students should come back.
Okay.
Maybe after their program, some will even sign such contracts and all.
Okay.
But I actually don't see it as the best approach to help Africa at all, because unless you allow these same individuals to like establish a thing or the other within the developed country, and they one have a means to finance what they do even when the environment doesn't actually support it.
Okay.
So the external source of nutrition, that is funding from maybe a company or whatever the person owns, will be the ground for sustainability until the environment comes. So I believe beyond knowledge,
Okay.
Nigeria needs an enabling environment
Okay.
to contribute globally to one, to represent Africa
Okay.
as we know ourselves as a giant.
Calm down. Don't start the African war. Don't start the African war with Nigerians. But yes, of course, you made a very valid point. The environment is also important. But who creates it? In case everyone goes and expects an environment to be created, then who stays back home and create the environment for others to come in?
Yeah, I think it's primarily like the issue of the five fingers
Okay.
as proposed by Adam Smith. So, but there will be an inclusion of the government phase.
Okay.
So the government have a role to play, individuals have a role to play.
Okay.
Talking from the aspect of individual that have acquired knowledge. So knowing fully well that knowledge is not enough, because the system will tend to challenge you. So, and if the system does so, automatically they can actually kill the seed you brought. So hence the need for maybe a financial grant to push your goal beyond what the government and all have provided. Then on the other face of it is individuals that doesn't have the knowledge
Okay.
must be willing to support the knowledge beyond the system itself.
Okay.
Because if the system fight against the knowledge and the people that are not really the owner of the knowledge nor the system,
Yeah.
if they stay quiet, it means even if 1,000 seed of knowledge come, definitely the system will kill it.
So with all these 5 principles not in place, do you believe that Nigeria can ever become like any of the countries you travel to so far in Europe?
I actually believe it shouldn't take us too long to be better than them.
Okay.
Not like them, better.
Okay. All right.
Because I believe one thing that drive industrialization, development is resources. And Africa is blessed so much with it, and Nigeria is one of it. So, of the oil and gas, we still have enough resource. We have weight when it comes to intellect. I believe Nigeria is one of the best blessed nation when it comes to academics. You see them go to US, Canada, South Africa, and they do so well.
Okay. But you see, that's the point I really want to ask a question on. Almost every part of the world, in fact, even in Antarctica and the Arctic, you will meet a Nigerian. They traveled almost across the world. That means that they've gathered enough knowledge. And there are a lot of inventions, especially on the continent of Africa, that you can never mention that adding. For the first time, you will always have Nigerians at least representing 3 or so I mean, they really travel, they really have. What if all the Nigerians in the diaspora? You just spoke about a system that finds the knowledge that comes in. Almost all the people outside Nigeria, they all dream that Nigeria will be as best as where they find themselves. What if all the people in the diaspora come together to return home, create a system that defeats what is already there?
Okay.
But the unfortunate thing is, all of us, or all of you, when you travel, you don't want to return home.
I think the issue there shouldn't be returning. I don't really see it as a means of solving the
Okay.
problem. I think there is a sector that drives economic development, technological development. Let's say even it has impact in governance,
Okay.
which is research. There are no research centers in Nigeria.
Okay.
And when I say research centers, I mean research centers that are solution driven.
Okay.
So it's not just about having several professors,
Or
they
publishing
have
papers.
maybe 150 papers,
Yeah.
but 150 papers that solves your problem. So that's a very big issue. So then if those research centers are in place, the diasporas, people in the diaspora can actually come up with resources, financial resources.
Okay.
They should not build university. They have more than enough.
Okay.
There are some states that have close to maybe 6-7 higher institutions. It's enough. What we need is research centers.
Okay.
So if you can have those research centers within Nigeria, it will be a total change, a game changer. So then if you have those right and access to new innovation,
Okay.
it changes everything. We know Elon Musk today because of the little change he brought.
Yeah.
It changed the dynamics completely of automobile system. And today we have the BYD in China and everyone trying to follow that path.
Yeah.
So, and the just little things, research and further research. And if the nation can spend on that, beyond spending on, we have nations that spend so much on nuclear weapon and the like.
Yeah.
I believe it's total failure. Let's spend on things that can sustain us beyond.
I mean, those people who have nuclear weapons, citizens are very comfortable. They're all okay. So maybe the extra resource what they use for. But I mean, people like Africans cannot do same because we still have people struggling, I guess. So yeah, so maybe to them it's not a failure, but it's unfortunate that human beings suffer and weapons are kept for nothing. So I mean, I get your point. But going forward, in your own projection,
Okay.
how do you see Nigeria in the next 50 years? How and where do you see Nigeria in the next 50 years?
50 years. Actually, 50 years is large enough for us to be like China.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because currently Nigeria is ranked among the lower middle income nation.
Okay.
So in 50 years time, if the setup, the system, the structure we have, there is a shaking, a quake that is enough to pull off some pillars. And we have a new system installed where research and development is actually a core part of our system. Like, I saw a news of recent, I think while I left Finland, that's January this year. So the fund allocated for a department, not faculty, a department for research and development for the year 2025 was actually close to the allocation for education in Nigeria.
Entire Nigeria.
Yes. So you realize that
oh my God,
they are willing to spend so much, how that just one department can be focused on 6G technology, and that is their strength. They are willing to go all the way to get it done. Now, when it is done and is sent over across border to other nations, to the mobile technology industry, and you see that they make so much to cover for what they have
They
spent.
have spent. Yeah.
So within a short time, they make their money back.
yeah.
Why we are so interested in political position and not any research?
Okay. Yeah.
So
I get
I
your
think
point.
that's the gap.
Yeah.
So if we have those structures installed, I believe we can meet up with China.
Okay. In the next 50 years.
Be a blessing to Africa.
Anytime you keep saying you'll be, but it's fine. Anytime you keep saying you'll be a blessing to Africa, like, what happens to the other African countries? As you are developing, we are just talking at that.
No. It's not about.
Okay.
Okay. Today we cry about China trying to outpace other nations.
Yeah.
One of their strengths is population.
Okay. Nigeria has
Without the human labor, the human are the key driver to advancement.
Sure.
So imagine having all the ideas and no one to maybe multiply it.
Okay. I mean, and your point is made clear. You have rescued yourself for further argument. Anyway, thank you so much. But before we go, can you any message to the world? Can you share with us your last thought? What do you have for students who are coming to offer your program, for Nigerians, your fellow students? What will be your last words?
I will just have to say that anyone coming for the program should think probably beyond the beautiful environment in Europe.
Okay.
See beyond the environment. As much as you want to enjoy travel to places, understand that beyond the travel,
Okay.
beyond the grades as well,
Okay.
what you are learning, can you actually reproduce those stuff
Okay.
within the environment that you end up seeing yourself maybe in the later days to come?
Okay.
Because we see people that, they have the grade,
Okay.
but they cannot actually reproduce the same. So the knowledge, when it comes to knowledge, is just like the surface of the earth.
Okay.
So, and you can still go 1,000 kilometers down into the earth crust and far beyond. So you realize that if you stay on the surface, you might not really have all.
Yeah.
Though the deeper you go, the better you have understanding. So I think we should try and dig beyond the surface,
Okay.
have something tangible that can be a source of strength and a blessing. And whenever we learn for Africa.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for your kind words. I hope whatever you said helped both Africans and Nigerians as well. Africa first, then Nigeria. Okay, thank you.